So Arakamedu site is something which not only Puducherry but India is proud of, because that was a site where from ancient times business was done. So from historically I would say uh, Mesolithic time to Paleolithic time, you will find all kinds of remains here. And the interesting part, you will also find Brahmi, you will find the tweaked Brahmi lipi, and you will find Khorasti, and you will also find Roman remains. And you will also find that Arakamedu was, in ancient times, a technically superior site, because bead making and the textile making which Indians craftsmen were able to do, we were able to procure material from outside and then work upon it and sell it to the outside world. But nobody bothered about it. Nobody who ruled Pondicherry ever bothered about it. Our previous government, in the time of Mr. Vajpayee, and the then Minister of Tourism, Mr. Jagmohan, was the one who started the excavation. And in his time, the excavation started, and because of non-maintenance by anyone, that excavation site had to be shut down. Those trenches were shut down. And after that gap, in Modi ji's time, I'm the second minister who has visited that site. And that happened because I learnt about the heritage, and as part of my department, the other department being the culture department, I wanted to visit the site and see it for myself, what's happening on the ground. Now, if ASI has to take up the project, the regulations need to be followed and people in the surrounding areas need to be sensitized. And I'm repeating myself, my request to everybody living in Pondicherry to stop using plastic bottles for water and to stop using plastic polythene bags for carrying. We have such rich heritage, and Pondicherry can become a hub of ecotourism. Do not spoil your land by doing the wrong things. And I think that will be my another communication with the NGOs, that there has to be greater level of awareness amongst people. People are going on a wrong track. Color schemes of the colonies, cleanliness of the streets, non-usage of plastic bottles. We need to clean up our beaches. We should stop using this rubbish and learn how to treat our environment politely and nicely. So these were my ideas, and Arakamedu could be a site which will be well acknowledged by the globe, by everyone. But it also has the mangrove forest, and we will be killing the mangrove forest if we do not stop people from using plastic. Central government is doing whatever best it can, but I think people of Puducherry also need to tighten their laces and have to work together. It cannot be, I always say, Swachh Bharat, for example, cannot be one man's job. Swachh Bharat cannot be one group's job. It's everybody's job. We all have to do it. When I come, I have to behave responsibly. And I tell everyone, when you give me flowers, do not give me sponge with it. Do not give me plastic around it. Just give me flowers. And if you want to wrap it in a paper. Don't have to wrap it in newspaper. That's what we can all do. We all can do small things to help Pondicherry and to help Puducherry, to help India.